Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Powell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Buffalo's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
He's going to take a shot, and it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Firing to the right, complete. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Cook. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
7, Auburn, 0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Auburn's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Bulls are rolling down the field. Looking for a man, it's Cook. Good timing on the quick out. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Is incomplete. Now, 4th down.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a crease, it's Algier. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great...
Breaks into the open, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Got his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Unloads quickly. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to...
Oh, he's got some... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Cook. Spits it out to the back. That's reeled in. It's Spears. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Spears. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up 14 over Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Cook. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
You want to play zone? You don't want to bring pressure? That's fine. If I'm a wide receiver, it's my job to find those holes. I sit down in it. Nice curl route, nice throw, nice catch.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking for space. It's Spears. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? It's caught downfield. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Back to pass, it's Cook. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Dead center perfect. And now they take the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
And the Bulls will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to...
There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, still going. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Powell. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Got a man, it's Spears. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Now they'll run it on the toss. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Past the 40. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The official says no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Using his legs, it's Spears. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Finds a little space. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Fires to the big fella. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Halted in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
For the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Cook. Quickly complete. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. What a disappointment. No good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone.
Turning it on! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Hands it off. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess what?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. The sure hands, it's Spears. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw again. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Snags it. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Buffalo. They've got the lead here in the 4th. If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Yeah, that field shrinks. You've got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, they'll do the rest.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they... There he goes! Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Dropping back, it's Cook. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver...
He's running free down the middle. Pass the touchdown, Auburn! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, and takes the lead for this football team.
28, Buffalo. 24.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end.
And this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
This coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? Do we want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock? You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Cook. Quickly complete.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on fourth down to keep hope alive. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Gilliam. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab on the left. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown Bulls. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
28.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got...
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To throw, it's Ellis. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left side. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to...